Bro, we did all the time.
Fight? Welcome to reality.
Dude, we would fucking just fight about stupid shit.
I know.
It?
Yeah, I'm gonna film it. Hold on. Trying to build me a...
Hey, why don't you turn on your light, Don, and help out my fucking lighting system?
Hey,
get used to it, because when you're a superstar, you're going to be rapping in front of a fucking 1,000 people, nigga, so relax.
I want to rap in front of them. I've rapped in front of 30,000 people.
This is one of those people that's got hella talent, but just because he's fucking shy of flying on airplanes when he has to go on world tours, he ain't going to fucking do it. Nigga, come on, rap about that shit.
No, the music industry is just fucked up.
It doesn't matter, nigga, if you got, I bet you that motherfucker's making hella money.
He might be. I don't know.
He's charging every head that comes in to watch him. Got your fucking gears grinding, don't it?
Oh no, like you can make money in this shit. It's just the record labels and the radio stations.
Fuck the record labels. That nigga deals with that shit later. You first prove that you got talent. And then you get the record labels to pay your ass. Because if you come from the bottom, then that fucking sucks.
Are you recording?
Nigga, we've been recording.
You don't gotta rush it. Whenever you want to go, you can go.
Whenever you feel it. Start rapping about Harvest Moon. There we go.
Lindy. Lindy. Come here. Come here.
It doesn't matter. She's smaller than you.
Did my son do that?
Come out here and share.
Close it.
You missed
In
Richie
Spanish?
the first time. Richie's so funny.
Because that's a superstar right there. He's brainstorming right
I
now.
don't even want to do this. You guys are making me.
Man, you're probably going to even be better under pressure. Look at it that way.
I'll probably be worse, dude.
No, dude, you were fucking awesome right now.
Like one time.
That sucks. I can't believe you have such low self-esteem.
It's just like a sex life. Only go for one time.
Yeah. So what, you busted your nut and that's it?
That's it, bro.
Nigga, didn't you just fuck like 16 bitches?
Yeah.
Alright then, nigga, so there's another one in line right now waiting.
Bitches over 31 years.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not proud of my number.
See, baby, I told you.
That's my fault.
Just hold it, Jameson, just like you do
No,
with
I
your
ain't holding
penis.
nothing. I want you to be comfortable just sitting there doing your thing. God damn it,
Jameson, what
motherfuckers.
are you doing? Just trying to record shit.
Quiet.
Recording Richie.
He's thinking now.
I'm not thinking about shit.
No?
If I start thinking, then I'll...
Yo, fuck
Alright,
it.
so start warming up the engine and just rap about Kia minivans.
Why?
I did.
Because you were just seemingly picking shit out of the air, you know what I'm saying?
Are you ready?
No.
Let's going.
It's filming?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Because I'm ready to rock steady. I'm ready to cut up tracks like my first name was Freddie. This isn't a nightmare, and I don't care. Some people call me hard, but I think I'm softer than a goddamn Care Bear. He laughed. I sat here and just chilled. His ex-girlfriend said, I'll sat there and give you a nice thrill. If he will, and if I won't. If I do and if I don't. I'm not going to start rapping, so you might as well turn the cameras off. That was just a warm-up. Here you go. I will wait for you guys just to say random words, and I will just rhyme with them the whole entire time.
Ion, what's the first word you think of?
Huh?
Say a word.
Say a word. Any word.
You got to keep saying a word, like after I'm about to say the rhyme, so you give me another word to think about. Like how Thomas is peeping Tom in a window on a silk screen.
And he's so fat.
He's an outlaw like Idi Amin.
Confucius.
Confucius. He said the words Confucius. I start thinking about jive turkeys like in the 70s when I had this friend named Lucius. He don't remember him, but I do because that was a long time ago. Remember that time I was telling you how I used to rob horses and rob Wells Fargo's? I wasn't talking about the banks or the hoes or the skanks that I've done. I was talking about things getting higher than the... Oh, I'm sorry.
Alphabet.
Alphabet. Hold on. You guys can't be putting me on the spot.
Alphabet.
You want me to throw you words? I can't throw words like hat, bat, cat.
Mother Goose.
Silver.
Mother Goose.
Everybody ready?
He's thinking.
Are you gonna die? You sure? Alright.
See, so when he gets famous...
I gotta resort to rhyming because in prior jobs I got fired. Gary's girlfriend's over here yelling at him saying that she's tired. She wants to go home. Thomas's thing is so small it was nicknamed David the Gnome. You know? Jameson got 4 fingers on his right hand. That's why sometimes he wears a left-handed wedding band. But he's not even married. This dude is a skinless ape and he's not even hairy. Bless you too. And then once again, have you ever seen that story about the guy who had the friend? Me neither. And back in the days when I used to watch TV, I used to listen to Weezer. And then I started listening to rap music. And before I knew it, I would lose it and say, I just want to play with a Rubik's Cube, but not the ice type variation. This dude Jameson's over here looking like a stratus apparition. Bless you. And he don't even know what that is. It's something that's next to the star-spangled constellation. The moon is high, and so is Jameson's eye. This dude walks in with a fucking eye that's lower than Lisa's left eye. And bless you too. I know it's that night. I know you might feel famous because your dad has the spotlight. What can I say? She's in there laughing. I'm hella gay. She's in there laughing. Thomas is a horse. This dude has a fucking a figment for hay. All he does is eat it. And I'm like Michael Jackson on the cover of that album. All I do is beat it. But I'm not talking about the meat because I got plenty of girls for it. I ain't got nothing that costs money because the goddamn truth is I can't afford it. I'm broke as a joke and I don't tell funny things. I look in the sky. Sometimes I paint sunny things. But I'm not an artist. Jameson is going, oh, you scared me. Oh my goodness, hold on, you messed me up. You still keep messing me up.
Stop sneezing, damn it.
I need Thomas out here to really.
Tebow,
I'm right here.
he needs some inspiration. He needs some inspiration.
I'm in the
Sit
window.
on you, damn it.
I can throw you words from here if you want.
Alright, throw me words. Let's go, for real.
Purple.
Orange.
Silver.
You guys are giving me things that you know doesn't rhyme with it.
Right. Hey, marijuana. Rap on that.
Yeah, but every fucking rapper.
Marijuana. So what?
Like a Dorfinge.
Okay, let's see.
I sat down with Susanna and smoked some marijuana. Come on.
Fucking Susanna.
Continue it.
I'm gonna just talk about Jameson, I guess.
I'm just
Keep
saying
going.
that his
If
head
it's
looks
good,
like a
keep
fucking
going.
iguana. His head looks like a fucking iguana.
Stop.
He's talking shit,
Kicking you, I'm sorry.
saying my head looks like an iguana. Little does he know, his girlfriend wanna. we used to have visions of plasma TVs and black marble tiles. Back when this dude used to do commercials saying he had a Colgate smile. Look at his teeth. The niggas, look at his teeth. He tries to be like me. Look at him again. They whiter than Leo's LED. On his camera. And he's over here laughing frantic while Thomas's self-esteem is going down faster than the goddamn Titanic. He thinks it's funny now. This guy's a funny guy like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. I just talk about Goodfellas. I like my hot dogs with mustard, ketchup, and relish. Let me relax. Start to count stacks. Jameson got teeth whiter like somebody took a Brillo pad and cleaned them with Ajax. Look at him. Hey, he's so happy he's about to get a wife. This guy got the whole future in front of him. An investor with New York Life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want it. Thomas got a hit on me. He's going to kill me. But I'm like, I don't want it. You know, this dude right here, he got like 17 chapters. He enlisted the rights and the role positions of 16 actresses and 19 actors just to portray the part of his... Oh, just to portray the part, and he's filming himself. This dude don't care about making money. He relies on selling other people their wealth. He's like, look, sit down. How much can you afford? I know you have a 4-bedroom house and a 1977 Honda Accord, but let me ask you a question. All bullshit aside. If I can make you 9% on a yearly rate, does that sound something that might get your blood pressure high? And the guy was like, yeah, that sounds something I might be into. When can we start? And Jameson was like, man, I'm ready to go. I'm more on point than the bullseye that hits the point of a dart. So he was like, all right, let me get this paperwork, you know, and then the guy was like, what's next? And Jameson was like, well, I need you to sign this, give me your social security number, and I'm going to need a blood test. I have to make sure that you don't have any things and elements that can affect your liability. And this dude was like, why are you even talking about this, man? It's just such a high probability of not knowing where to start or not knowing where to end. Jameson pulls up in that Accord. This dude's driving a Mercedes-Benz. So he was like, okay, I want you to invest $50,000 a year for 30 years. And then the guy started looking at him. He was like, well, what happens if one day I die and my wife wife starts shedding tears. And Jameson was like, all right, well, I got you. See, what I can do then is I'll make sure your family's taken care of for life. And he said, how? He was like, well, I'll make sure we take care of your niece, your nephew, your son, and your wife. It wouldn't be a bad thing, you know. We pay for life insurance. We hit the casket. On Easter, I'll make sure that your niece and nephew and your son still got the basket, you know. We'll put stuff in the refrigerator, fill the thing with dairy. You know, if your son's tooth falls out, who you gonna call?
The Tooth Fairy. Yeah!
On Halloween, we'll get that costume, make sure it's still scary. And even though this dude ain't got no hair, we'll still make sure that he's hella hairy. But not like the dude from Harry and Henderson's or any of those shows. This guy is married now. He can't be messing with them skeezers and hoes.
Oh!
That was a long time. Now he uses tweezers for ingrowns. Oh man, but that was right before he had that girl. Now I get paranoid because over my left shoulder people are creeping on me like an Aborigine squirrel. And this dude just sitting here looking at me like he's to catch a predator. And I'm like, man, I have nothing wrong with that, so I'm going to go on to the next one. But we could talk about Jameson and Thomas for years and years. We could talk about my fears and fears of playing snakes and spiders and things like that. Or we could talk about how last night Leo found a dead cat sitting inside his kitchen and she started bitching. This dude slapped him so hard that his neck, his motherfucking eye started twitching. He was sitting there and stuff, man, and he was like bobbing and weaving. Then this dude said, give me a needle for some crochet, and this dude just started weaving. The dude was making a blanket. She was in there making breakfast. Who rhymes with breakfast? Nothing. That's why next time I'm going to go on to something. This dude right here is trying to give me words. He should be in the bathroom taking pictures of big-ass turds. We were like 15 and 16, back before cell phones existed. This dude here used to take pictures before pictures even existed. He would send me pictures of shits that were like 13 inches long. And I was like, why are you sending me that? He was like, you want a picture of my ding-dong? And I was like, no. I don't like Hostess and chocolate cakes. I like my shoes made out of the backs and the raw hides of albino snakes. Just like these ones I have on. You see them? Make sure you believe it. Because even though if you don't know you want it, Jameson will make sure you need it. This dude will sell you anything that you could believe is not true. I was in Alaska with him and he sold a goddamn Eskimo and igloo. And I was like, how the hell did you even do that? What is your secret? He said, remember that album we used to listen to with Michael Jackson? I just beat it. And my hand is so good that when I shake your hand, it feels like wood. And I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. I wish I could, but I don't know how if I would. And then he was like, all right, I've been at New York Life now for like 4.5 years. I was talking about how all the wives and stuff had cried to tears, and he was telling them about their fears of death. And then he started singing songs that were written by the Fugees and Wyclef. And I was like, how does it have to do with anything you're talking about? And he was like, don't listen to me, just look at my eyes and the nose and call it my snout. And I was like, dude, you need to go down south. And he was like, why? He's like, because that piece you have on you is such a mouth. And I was like, okay. So he wants me to start selling people these policies so he could smile at me like Scarface. Hold on, I'm looking at Scarface right now. Are you Scarface?
Tony Montana.
Tony Montana. This dude got an arm that looks like he even took it off and had it implanted by Joe Montana. He even threw a touchdown pass. On his left leg right now, he has his girlfriend's ass. And then he's wondering what happened to the alcohol in his flask. He was like, wasn't this that, what's it called, that Crown Royal cask? 16. I think that was the number. This dude back in the days, he used to have them parties with boys. What are they called? Slumbers. He used to be sitting around, rubbing on people. Then he would sit around and rub on people some more. He would go by the campfire with graham crackers and they would make s'mores. He would finish his plate and then his mom would be like, you want some s'mores? He's like, no, Mom, I'm sorry. I just had some graham crackers and we had some s'mores. So that was a metaphorical thing. That wasn't even a word that I just said. But I guarantee you, if you want to see the part, just look at Jameson's head. This guy right here is such a factor that with the part that's in his head, he could play any actor. This dude can drive any tractor. He could be married to any woman and he'd still be the best macker. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, it's serious. I'm like Eddie Murphy because I make you guys laugh like stand-up like we're watching Delirious.
Delirious?
Yes, That was about like 19 rhymes ago when I had said that. Now I'm gonna come back with some new, fresh stuff like a zegnat. Do you know what a zegnat is?
Negative.
And I don't either. And I never will, and either will that man neither. Because if he does, then the world is coming to an end. And I'm telling you right now, all he's going to say is, let me hand you this pen. Sign over your life, sign over everything. I'm the insurance agent of the year. I got pictures with Thomas Boone Nomo hanging on my wall in a frame that's crystal clear. I'm the man of the month. I was the insurance seller of the week. This dude goes to the Greek, puts on glasses, it doesn't even look like a geek. How does he feel? I don't know. Jameson, how do you feel?
Great.
Because with that haircut, I swear you resemble an electrical eel. Because you know how most of them guys are slithery and slimy? This guy's sitting here, he's like, hey, you got life insurance? I'm like, dude, you don't have to remind me. Every time I see him, this dude got a suit and tie. And I'm like, you get the new Jay-Z CD? And he was like, I got it. He's like, you like it? I was like, so do I. And he was like, hold on, that's not what I'm talking about. I was talking about my suit and tie. You get it? I get it now. Thomas is laughing. He's over there with a motherfucking Excel spreadsheet program on, and his shit is still graphing. He don't even know what he's talking about. He's just trying to sell people anything. This dude once sold a hand a goddamn bowl of chicken wings. And he was like, I'm another form of species of a chicken. Why do I need to eat a wing? And this dude, James, was like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'll sell your ass anything. Yeah, I know. He's a bad motherfucker. He was asking people how much for an order of ribs in that movie. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Thomas seen it. He was sitting there eating a bag of Funyuns. And we were watching that one part where Jim Brown had that big-ass bunion. You remember the part I'm talking about, right? With that wannabe pimp. And all of a sudden, Jameson walked in the door, opened it with his key, and had a wannabe limp. And I was like, dude, why are you leaning to the side? Your eye's not even crooked. Why are you leaning to the side? And he was like, man, sometimes I'm a chicken, but I like my shit deep fried. But really what it was, and he didn't care, what made him lean to the side so much was that big ass part in his hair. He would walk in and stuff. Sometimes he would gobble. He would do the two-step and the hustle. Dude, sometimes he would bobble. All he would do is move like this. So you don't know because you don't know him like I do. I'm glad you don't know him like I do, because if you did, your life insurance policy would be up and he'd be selling you some other shit. This is the kind of guy who likes to do the most. This dude would sell you a life insurance policy, put a hit on you, and then sell you to another ghost. I'm not even kidding. I am not even kidding. Anything you could afford. This dude would dig up dead bodies and out of cemeteries, out of the graveyard. He'd come right and say, hey, $473.16 a week. You gotta be balling to have that kind of policy. Do you follow me?
Yeah, I follow.
Because what I'm saying is some serious shit. It's like them pimples and them nasty ass things on a female's clit. Sometimes that ain't good. Sometimes it ain't good and you try to fight it. But as much as you like to hate it, you gotta say, damn, I just slept with a girl that had hepatitis. Man, that shit makes you just like creak. This dude's over here drinking Jameson because that's his name, but I prefer Knob Creek. Personally, I like my Coronas without lime. Oh my God, look how beautiful she is. On a scale of 1 to 9, you know she's a 9. Then you're like, why not a 10? Because she's so skinny, it can only be 1 digit. Of your imagination, she is the figment. Stop smiling. I caught him in the meantime. Over there looking like the guy who put on a green suit and climbed up a bean vine. He used to date this girl named Holly. That's why this dude laughed all the time like he's jolly. He ain't the green giant. This dude's a pirate.
Where's this guy taking this out of?
I don't even know.
Where are you taking this out of, dude?
I got a question. I'm about to steer you in the right direction. I know you want to go, but can I ask you a favor?
What?
I'm going to shoot straight at you like I was the beam that came out of a laser. What I want to know is I got this friend. His name is Richie, but I'm going to call him Ruben. And he wants to know if you got a friend that's sexy and just might be Cuban. Because if you do and she's single, tell her I'm ready to mingle. And this dude looks like Santa Claus anytime, we can jingle. But no, I'm serious though. Do you have any friends you can hook me up with? I'm going to end it on that before my shit gets hard. hard as a piece of wood. I like my Spanish woman. You know?
That was fucking awesome. That was
I
fucking
used to
awesome.
date a couple of them when I used to live in Aruba.
Say who you are, who you represent right there.
My name is Richie, but my stage name is Mr. Chips, and I represent Las Vegas and all the Cubans in the world, even though I'm Italian. I represent, for all of the Big Poppies here and the Al Pacino guys and all that stuff. And I really want to talk to one of your friends. So holla at your boy. That was
Peace.
poetry.
Peace.